Eventually, monkeys would learn video games.
I play video games every night. We're getting very close.
What up?
That's what it was. He promised me a good intro.
No, remember, we can't do it at the beginning, so we'll do it later.
Oh,
What's up? Welcome to Easy Clap Podcast. My name is Jonah, aka Twizz. Don't call me Twizz, please. It's Valentine's Day. I forgot to say who you are.
Soapy.
Yeah, there we go.
Welcome to episode 21.
Thank fuck. Okay. I'm so glad that you remembered the episode because I didn't say, hey, give me an episode count like I always do.
I know. It's not like it's only flashing up on the screen exactly what episode it is.
I'm leaning in really close to see. Oh, yeah, episode 21. Okay, yeah.
It says it there every week, by the way.
Also, I'm the only one wearing pink for Valentine's Day, but happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there.
I went out of my way, and I was almost late, to buy this Rosé Monster, which is also probably the best flavor.
That one's really good.
Yeah. This may be a favorite by both your hosts here.
Yeah, it's true.
He made me try this one time. Well, recommended it, and now it's the best.
It's
pink.
Before we talk about Valentine's Day, here's a real intro I was going to say, but we said not to curse.
You said we'd wait at least a minute.
Okay, well, I think it's been like a minute. I was really going to start because it's Valentine's Day, like saying like, what's up, bitches and bros and non-binary hoes? How does that sound?
Wow.
It's from an anime. Skate the Infinity. On the English dub, okay, I'm not one of those people that hate people that watch English dub. Like, I'm not going to keep it. No, I'm not. That show has a really good, like, it's almost better in English than it is in...
The only show I've watched in English is Naruto, and I think that one's a good English dub.
Yeah, I like Naruto. My two favorite animes are Naruto and My Hero Academica. So there's a...
Yeah. His favorite character from Naruto apparently is
Sasuke. Yeah.
Yeah. And
anyways,
Kakush.
Valentine's Day. Do you have a Valentine's, Soapy?
I do. This is my wife.
Oh, shit.
Who's at home taking care of the baby.
What a snooze fest, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Cheat on your wife, honestly. Anyway. So
What?
I'm just kidding. It's a joke. I have a fiance.
We keep talking like that. We'll end up on the 2-0 La Muchísimas.
Dude,
or Chismosas.
Yo, honestly,
whatever their names are.
Wait, fun crossover episode. I really want to get them on our podcast and ours on them. Wouldn't that be so cool?
Maybe.
Okay. The audience doesn't cross over, but that's the fun part.
I think you have to explain what they're... I haven't seen an episode of them, so please explain who the La Chismosas are.
It's just like...
They were also another podcast here at Pub Sports Radio. A sister podcast, you could say.
Yeah, they're great, actually. Like, personality-wise, a lot better than us. But content is not for me.
But guess what they don't cover?
ESports,
baby, and that's what we're here for.
You know
what we don't cover? Chisme.
Yeah, it's chisme.
I'm trying.
Anyways, today we'll talk about... First off, we'll talk about the Overwatch patch as an experimental because that's
another creator patch.
That's a big boy patch.
Every single hero got adjusted.
Secondly, probably a little bit of Call of Duty. There's some Valorant that happened, but honestly, and then also there was a Halo tournament that happened this weekend.
Ooh.
I know you didn't watch it because I didn't even watch it because it's kind of a snooze fest. Also, there was this really shit tweet that went out that was like maybe Call of Duty should just like go back to the old Call of Duty without the like investing all this money in the league because viewership, and it shows the viewership of the Halo LAN tournament, which is only like 3 or 4 of them in the year, and there's like 40,000, and then the Call of Duty one, which is like 28. But this was a qualifying match in the middle of the day of week 2 of 3 qualifying matches. Not even, it's online.
It had 40K.
It had like 30 something, but it's less than the Halo one. It's like, bro, the Halo one is like a LAN championship for like $100,000. That's shit take. That's a little bit of a rant, but whatever. So let's talk Overwatch.
Dude, huge patch. They did another creator like update where they had... Okay, wait.
I'll tell you who it is.
Yeah.
ML7 did support heroes.
Big streamer.
Yeah, Lemon Kiwi. I love this girl. She did the tank heroes, and then Jake and Wanted both did the damage.
And
so
Jake
Wanted
is from the Houston Outlaws.
Yes, he's like their coach player. Wanted is a streamer. He did projectiles.
But Lemon Kiwi is not a tank player, is she? She's a DPS player, if I'm correct, right? Main.
I think she plays everything. She's an analyst, caster, interviewer person. Also, one of the smartest people in like Overwatch contenders and Overwatch League. She one of these like the best interviews I've ever seen was her, and she was talking about how she got into her role, and she has like a master's degree, like 2 master's degrees, and like all this stuff in like biochemistry. I could be super wrong or whatever it is, but it's like not interviewing stuff. And then she's like,
esports
she's like, I just like video games, and I'm like, well, that's kind of sick.
It's kind of pog, actually. It's kind of like us. I have a degree in monkeys, and I talk esports. I have a degree in monkeys. They go hand in hand.
Eventually, you know what?
Return to monk.
Eventually, monkeys would learn video games.
I play video games every night. We're getting very close.
Wait, did you ever hear that? Like, this is why I would never be a statistic person, where it's like everything is a 50-50% chance because it either happens or it doesn't. Yeah. So they're like, so people would be like, no, there's technically only a 22% chance. Like, yeah, but it either happens or it doesn't.
Yeah, my wife is actually a stats major. So if you're listening, Soapy's wife, big on you because 50-50. He just canceled your whole major. Yep.
You know what? She needs a gamer name because 2000s Gamer Dude has one.
We'll get one.
Yeah, okay, eventually. Mom of Baby 62. Got it. Okay.
We're not going to go over every hero for this Overwatch patch.
Let's go over the fun heroes.
Yeah.
So we'll start with tanks.
Ruined.
Did you say ruined?
Ruined. They made tanks. Okay, it depends on your take, but
first off,
if you're a tank player, you are bashing your head against your desk and screaming because
the ones that don't matter, by the way, Wrecking Ball, really nothing changed.
No.
Roadhog just really does less damage now and pulls people closer to him and faster. That's about it.
Yep.
Mid. Did Diva have anything happen to her really? Oh, she can like float and she flies with less like.
So she like floats kind of like Echo Farah does.
And her cooldown is less when she flies.
Yeah, she almost has like unlimited flying.
Yeah, those aren't the fun ones. Oh, and also Zarya is like.
Zarya just gets a speed boost based on the amount of charge she has.
Exactly. Boring. None of those heroes, that doesn't affect their playtime at all. Now, the big ones I think is like, the biggest to me is Orisa, but.
Well, Reinhardt has, 2 fire strikes again?
Yeah, he has 2 fire strikes. Also, when you get hit by a fire strike, you no longer
You're like
can be
silenced.
healed.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. I think.
It's like silenced in League of Legends. Well, I mean, for Overwatch talk, it's like getting hit with an anti, and it looks like you're antied. You go purple.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's
I haven't been hit by one, so I thought you just like turned red, like you were on fire. Because this like kind of perfectly aligns with like why there isn't like a fire hero in the game. Which if they did, they could implement other things to your health. Like there's already Overshield, there's Particle Shield, there's what's the?
They could be like flame resistant.
Yeah,
or something like that.
You could be like purpled, and then now you could be like burnt.
And blinded. If we talk about Ball,
you can be fucking burnt. Ash's thing.
Yeah, Ash's dynamite. Okay. The one thing we left out about Ball is his mines. If you get hit by his mines, your screen goes completely black and it says blinded across the screen.
Dude,
that's it. And it lasts for like 10 seconds.
That's Skye from Valorant. When she throws her little like birds at you and stuff like that.
Dude, it's almost just like a flashbang. You cannot see anything on your screen. I remember watching Flats and he like was Sigma and he got caught in the middle and ended up dying to mines because he could not see his way out of it because you're blinded for so long, and then each additional mine you hit just adds to the timer countdown. That's actually kind of sick because now it makes mines like more OP.
Okay, I got an idea. How about first off, before we say anything about these heroes, for tanks, just in general, they do, how much is it? 30% less damage now? I think
it was originally 50% less damage, and you could have a 100 charge Zarya beaming down a sitting still Bastion that wasn't even in sentry mode, and he could out heal your damage at 100 charge. Also, an Orisa that goes gold in front of you, if you whole hog her point blank to the head, you only do half of her health.
That's crazy.
And then I think
it makes him tanky.
I think if Monkey jumps on you, his feather duster that he uses, it took 7 full clips. 7 full clips of the Tesla cannon to kill a Roadhog.
That's fair, I guess.
Essentially, she made tanks.
Yeah.
And I guess the reason I'm not happy about it is because I'm used to like queuing Zarya or Roadhog and essentially being a DPS flex. Like I'm a tank, but I'm there to be very aggro, not very like, hey, I have a shield kind of thing. I mean, I'm an off tank player. I take that back. I play Reinhardt.
Yeah, I think we both kind of flex. Yeah, so and they also changed the way CC works on tanks, which is basically it doesn't really affect tanks at all.
No.
Like it's 50% reduced.
The more like what's Roadhog's what's Reinhardt's passive?
Steadfast.
They're almost all like steadfast.
Except now Reinhardt has steadfast plus this. So anyway, so how about when we go through them?
He's a walking unit now.
Let's pretend that they don't do 50% less damage, and let's say if this makes them better or worse.
Okay.
So I
So
think that makes
damage out the window if they were doing normal damage.
If they do normal damage, does this make them better or worse?
Gotcha.
I almost think that's gonna make all of them better, but we'll see. Or if you like it better, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. So Reinhardt, we'd already said 2 fire strikes, less healing. He can pin multiple targets,
And he can stop his charge again, right?
yes, he can. Yeah.
So no more inting.
And then his movement speed is increased by 40% for the first 2 seconds of the charge. So like he like zips, like
He's like
zoom.
better × 2.
Yeah, this is significantly better. Reinhardt.
This makes Reinhardt like meta.
Yeah, I also think that even with the damage reduction,
he's still good.
This is still good Reinhardt.
Yeah.
I think
Except
this is the one
when you
that,
pin a squishy, they do not die anymore.
I think that's fine. I think it's like
I guess you're really
You're moving
focusing
them
on
out
your
of the
team.
way.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you're being like, hey, team, beam down this person now that they have 50 health.
yeah, or like if you pin a tank, then it's like
You just took that person out of the fight.
yeah, but
essentially.
not necessarily you're dead. Like
Yeah,
you
neither
come
of you
back.
are dead. You're both just kind of tickling each other.
Okay, Arisa. I can turn my
Arisa
thing
has like a tendril. So instead of like her halt ability, she now just like pulls you to
attaches
her.
you to her.
Yeah, like Roadhog.
I
It's
think
like a
that's kinda
Roadhog
cool.
hook.
I saw one where it was just like letting Genji's off the leash or something like that, and it's like he's got like his blade, but you had him like on the fucking okay.
Oh, I've seen a bunch of plays where Arisas are hooking onto people and jumping off the map and pulling them off the map with them.
That's kind of toxic. Also, oh yeah, all tanks by the way had their armor increased.
Yes.
So like not base health, but just armor of health,
Which technically makes them stronger.
it does. Yeah. What's it called? So her fortify, she actually moves faster with fortify now.
Intimidating, because
dude,
that was kind of like the last
she
one.
is actually a battle cattle like this. She's fast as fuck. Supercharger no longer grants damage buffs, but it'll slow all the enemies around her. So it's a Mei ult
Yeah.
instead of a bongo, like a damage bongo.
Yeah. Which is, I think that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know if I like this change better. Like,
I wouldn't say it's better, but I wouldn't say it's worse either. I think it's just a cool rework. Like a
Yeah.
neutral rework. Where
I
like they
just
could
think-
add it and I don't think anyone would be too upset.
yeah, I think halt right now, like the way it is actually like
Really good.
really good, but I kind of like it this way. I don't like the like
Being able
hook-
to just grab someone.
Yeah, I know it makes it more skillful, but it's kind of like I think what it does right now serves a way bigger purpose than it would be to just hook onto someone.
Yeah.
And then also the bongo thing, like
You
It-
play for Supercharger heavily.
yeah,
That's like Arisa's just not as good of a tank, but she's like one of the best tanks when she's ulting.
when she's ulting. Yeah.
So it's like give and
Yeah.
take. And
I
this-
think the fortify idea is the best part of this kit.
yeah,
like moving
making
fast,
it faster.
Like I'm cool with that
Because no tanks really have movement speed besides ball. And
That's
I mean,
true,
guess
yeah.
Ryan's charge.
We'll charge, yeah. But I think if you like, maybe you don't. Does this? Okay, I can't tell by this notes, but does it make her damage reduce?
I think it does.
Okay,
I think she
so-
still just doesn't take headshot damage.
I think if you took that away and just made her fast, like say like, just call it like
Battle
instead
cattle.
of fortify, yeah, like she literally gets enraged and turns red, and she can like run faster. She'd be a horse. It'd work perfectly.
I would say it's a neutral pick.
But do you like it better? Like this Arisa better?
No,
Okay, yeah, I don't either. Zarya, what do we say? Bullshit.
she
It's
just got
just
faster.
faster and like less charge. It feels like.
Yeah.
This doesn't make her better.
No.
um,
I like
Although-
slow, do lots of damage, Zarya.
although she does have more armor, which is kind of confusing. So, oh, she has more health too. She has 300 health instead of 200. That doesn't make sense. No. It doesn't matter. It whatever the fuck that. The wording on this is so poor.
I think that takes away her overshield though, so she can't gain that back. She has to be healed that.
Oh well, then that's not good.
That's not good.
Okay.
No, that's one of the best parts of Zarya is the fact
is that
that
she
you can,
regens half her health.
yeah, you can get out of a fight and come back.
Yeah. Let's see.
Sigma's barrier now is back to its original barrier where you can recall it and throw it out in 0.1 seconds.
Yeah, this is broken Sigma.
This is oppressive This is meta Sigma.
this is you have to play Sigma to win because okay,
There's no reason you
I
wouldn't.
think his hyper spears are better this way.
Yes, with one instead of throwing
And you
two.
can actually like shoot two really fast because you can aim them.
yes.
Yeah, okay, this makes them way better.
Because to shoot two accurately, you have to be like you have to have a high DPI,
Yeah.
to be honest, because they come out so quickly.
Yeah, also he's immune to crowd control while kinetic grasp is active. That's pretty nice because
you can get stunned out of that, and then you lose all that health you were going to gain.
you can also get hooked out of it, and that happens more often than not when you're playing against a hog. Also, he gets 200 armor now, and he had 0 armor before. Like, this guy's just kind of cracked.
They broke Sigma. We talked about Ball.
I like it, but I think it's not it's not fair. Yeah, Ball's just kind of...
It's better, though.
You think Ball's better?
No. Sigma is better.
Oh, no, he's definitely better, yeah. I don't like the Ball because I don't like the change it says. Okay, I like...
that they got rid of the automatic detach.
The detach thing is the lamest shit ever.
No, it's
not. I
don't... No, it's not. He's only saying that because he plays Ball. For everyone else that doesn't play balls and plays against them, you're happy about this. Well, not about this, but you're happy about the actual hot fix they put in for him.
Like minefield thing is one of those things also where it's kind of like, it's so strong that I don't like it. Like, this would make Ball too good, and like...
Well, mine's... We've already discussed this, and maybe not on this podcast, but in lobby, that mine's on a point on overtime.
You win.
Is the best thing you can do in the game.
You know,
it's better than throwing a Diva Bomb on point.
It's also better than a Sigma lift because you can miss a Sigma lift.
Yeah,
and like
you can miss a Diva Bomb, and you can hide from Diva Bomb. Mine's are forever.
You have to touch them. The only way
destroy them.
Yeah, the only way you lose that is if they throw a Diva Bomb or an EMP, or if they have a Roadhog and he can heal.
So essentially, they have to use a big time ult just to cancel your ult
that you get really fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
because one slam at 5 people can get you 30 charge.
Dude, that's so true. I like for the Roadhog is that his ult is cancelable.
Yes.
So as soon as you get a kill, you can just fucking pop it back.
How many times have you seen a whole hog be like, this Genji is mine, and Genji reflects 1 billion damage back to his backline healers, and he's like, well, I couldn't cancel it. And it's like, well, aim at the ground, bozo.
Yeah. Or like, as soon as you see someone popping a whole hog, you just kill him. Because you're just like, as soon as he gets 1 kill, you're like, all right, just focus the whole hog. And
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
He's like a glass cannon at that point.
Yeah.
I think this is a neutral.
Yeah, I do say though, take a breather is more fair now. So it says he doesn't heal for just a 300, he heals for 100, but then an extra 100 for everyone that's around him.
Yeah, so it makes him have to play. There's no more flanking hogs on their own.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think they went for with this.
Oh
too.
Yeah.
So I say I like the hog change, but he's not better.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Diva,
would still play.
Diva is better.
Diva's better.
She loses damage, but she has like, actually what's crazy is it's technically a 50% damage drop because it goes from 2 to 1 damage per pellet, but
now she's like really like, I'm gonna peel for your backline essentially.
She's very Ball like.
Yes.
Yeah, she's like Ball now.
They now have a second tank with movement,
and this would make the Ball comp better, I think, because of how fast
Ball
she would
Diva.
Be. Yeah, well, it's like already so good.
Yeah. Y'all would be on the backline like white on rice.
Winston, what
it makes it I think Winston, they actually messed up. So when you juggle someone while ulting, it like knocks them into the air. So I think that makes it harder to juggle because now instead of like bouncing them and like keeping them up in the air, they inherently stay in the air, so you can like miss swings.
Well, no, it only does it if you charge it though.
Oh, it's only if you charge the punch.
Yeah, so you can charge it and then you can just fucking like.
So Overwatch,
Falcon punch someone.
Overwatch by Mario Bros crossover, you can like Donkey Kong like.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. And then just freaking like knock people into the air. It looks kind of cool. Also, though. He doesn't swing his arm like this though. Unfortunately, he just like sits there and like holds it and then Kamehas people.
They gave him 700 extra health when he ults too, so now he's at 1700, which is
you can be even more aggressive. That's true. Le Monk.
Okay, so we'll go fast because there's a lot of fucking DPS heroes.
Yeah.
Tanks overall though, just in general.
Mid.
Yeah, I'm not for
they're good. They are good. If they didn't have the freaking 30% damage reduction.
I think I like tanks how they are now. I know it's not that fun to play tanks sometimes, but also
if we're talking in terms of Overwatch 2 with its you only have one tank, I think it's good that tanks are tanky.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So they don't just get fried immediately. Which
I think is going to happen.
Yeah, that's true.
As long as they keep Discord in the game.
See the like double-edged sword of like, will they be like having a shield? I guess in Overwatch 2 is going to be like, if you have a shield, it's just going to get shredded immediately. But if you don't have a shield, your team's going to get shredded immediately. Yeah, so it's like
is your Reinhardt dying or is your team dying?
Okay, so we'll be really fast. Genji, I said it was gonna be really fast, but fuck. He has 2 dashes, and his Dragon Blade only has 3 seconds on it. And then after he uses his Dragon Blade, he gets 40% faster attack speed for 6 seconds.
Essentially, they made Genji. You have to be good at Genji now. You can't just play for ult anymore.
That's true. You have to, well, you also have to be good with his ult.
Yeah.
Okay, so really quick, better or worse, Genji?
Better.
Okay, cool. Doomfist his slam can now be canceled after 0.2 second delay.
Good. Because Doomfist, if you miss, okay, as a guy that plays Doomfist in deathmatch, if you miss that, you're like a sitting duck for like half a second to a second, and a good player will exploit you for that.
Also, his passive is using a basic ability that you don't do any damage to anyone, reduces your cooldown.
Yes, so now Doomfist is faster. At least.
Well, he just can, like, if he messes up his cooldown,
you can redo your cooldown, exactly. Which is nice.
Better. Echo.
Broken. Broken. This is the most broken hero out of everything I think we're going to go over.
She heals for 30% of her current missing health when she gets a final blow.
And she glides faster, so she's more evasive. So essentially, they're like, hey, no more needing a mercy pocket when you're using Echo. Just dominate on your own.
Also, she gets ult charge for self-healing. So, like,
she's Roadhog. She's a flying Roadhog.
So she gets the kill on a squishy, which you do so quickly with her. She's getting health back and also gaining ult charge for that. So she's almost like benefiting by taking damage now.
Broken. That's the answer.
Fucking broken. Okay, Mei.
Go play her if you're concerned. Go play her.
Mei, fully frozen targets take 100% increased quick melee damage. So if
it's
you
a new combo, it's like a punch combo.
Yeah, if you freeze someone, you just fucking punch them.
Yeah. So now you have more like gas in your gun to freeze more people instead of having to reload.
When you use an ice wall and you're underneath it,
yeah, you jump up.
Yeah,
I've seen clips of that where people are like, put me in the air, put me in the air. And they like launch the Bastion like into the air, which is sick.
Better, worse?
Better. I think it's fun.
I think so too. Pharah, let's see. The rocket now impacts.
You're slowed. So if you get hit by a Pharah rocket, you take 25% movement reduction speed. So it's easier for her to hit consecutive rockets on you.
Oh.
It's almost like getting slowed by a sim turret.
Oh, also it says the impact knockback is increased by 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. Her concussive blast has 2 ability charges. I feel like they're doing this a lot. 2 dashes, 2 bubbles, 2 fire strikes, 2 concussive blasts.
I think this is better.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to make, I think I said it before while we were playing, that they're trying to make heroes that are in the air like Echo Pharah not need a mercy pocket as much.
I think so too. Also, this is kind of nice that they like realized that what they put in could be broken. They said enemies knocked back by her concussive blast can't be knocked back again for 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, so you can't double boop
people. Yeah. I think they knew immediately. They're like, oh, this could be broken. Junkrat no longer has audible footsteps.
Broken.
I never saw that.
So Junkrats can be more ratty.
Increased movement when detaching from walls with his rib tire. So when they do like the sneaky rib tires,
they made him broken because now he can just hide in corners and just walk around.
And he can hit the combo really quick. This is
broken.
I don't like this, but
it's a better.
Yeah. Sombra, she's more accurate with her machine pistol. The hack
is cool.
When her hack oh my gosh. When her cooldown of her hacking is interrupted, they worded this so poorly.
So if
fuck it.
So if a Sombra is going to go hack a Reinhardt and he puts his shield up, she now has to wait, instead of 2 seconds to be able to hack him again, she has to wait 3 seconds.
Yeah, so if he gets her hacked interrupted, it increases the cooldown. Why did they not word it like that? Her stealth now has an 8-second maximum duration.
Can't be invisible forever, which is nice, because now it's easier to find people that are about to EMP. They have to do it quickly.
No longer plays an audio cue if the ability reaches its full duration. So when she comes out of her invisibility,
it makes I don't know, a digital noise.
So this is old Sombra, because originally, before Sombra got reworked, which I feel people don't know about, like back in the day, she had a timer for how long he could be invisible. It was longer than this, but
I think it was like 12 seconds.
Yeah, but it felt more fair because now Sombra dominates in pro play
to the point where she can say voice lines while in your back line.
Yeah, you have to constantly check for her. Bastion
broken.
Size reduced by 15%. Ammo increased to 100. Weapon spread reduced, and then can now heal himself while firing, which that's really
he is
good.
Almost unkillable. I've watched gameplay of Bastion being unkillable.
When we played this, I was wondering why the Bastion wasn't ever going into sentry mode.
There's no sentry mode.
Oh, there's no sentry mode?
No, I don't think he has one.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think they literally made him just better soldier.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he is just soldier. Better, not fun. That's
not
lame.
fun.
Hanzo, the Dragon Strike can spawn immediately. Huge thing about Storm Arrow, where it's just like you can't just like spam it. You have to like actually shoot each arrow, and then if you get hit by it, you get like slowed down.
Better, because I think sometimes Hanzo's RNG, and I think it makes it a little less RNG.
Yeah, but this kind of makes him.
It makes him worse.
Are you sure? Because I think it raises the skill ceiling, but it lowers the floor. So like
That's
you have
true.
to be
No,
better.
that's true.
Yeah, you have to be better to be good with him, but you can be even better now.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I like it because Hanzo's the most broken DPS character in the game right now. But anyways,
I play Hanzo, so I can't argue back.
Yeah,
it's true.
He's more broken than like Junkrat is, because Junkrat can be countered really easy. Whereas like, how do you counter a Hanzo besides like
Tracer?
I guess, right? But he can just get those RNG storm arrows that just like.
But you have to hit at least 2 for that. Now that one game I did hit random like flicks, and it's just like, damn.
Yeah, you can just like you fire every like 1
I'll
second.
tell you right now, being a Hanzo main DPS, like when a Tracer is on top of me,
you can just headshot her.
Yes, you're obviously you're trying to hit her, but I would say it's like 50-50 and like, well, I hope this hits. And then when it does, you're just like rolled.
I also think the one thing that makes it difficult is that your base.
I think Hanzo shouldn't be able to fire arrows off at full charge as quickly as he can.
That's fair. Like more like Widow has
yes.
charge it. But I
say the same thing when I play Widow against a Hanzo. He can just lob arrows constantly that you're having to weave in and out of, and eventually you're just gonna walk into a headshot more often than you walk into a Widow headshot.
But I think what they could do is make him like the guy from Paladins, where he has a crossbow, or she has a crossbow.
Oh yeah.
Where like it's more like Ashe, where like you can shoot rapid fire, but it's not as strong.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe that, but
maybe make him always have like Storm Arrow that's weaker, and then his ability is like a fully charged sniper shot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like just flipped it.
Yeah. I think that the problem with Tracer against him, because I play a lot of Tracer, is that your base crosshair like height is her head. So we're like Soldier, you have to aim up a little bit. Every other DPS you have to aim up, but for like her and Ana, it's like perfect. Basically right there.
Ana and Zen, it's like I feel like those characters get headshot pretty easy.
Yeah, that's kind of lame to me.
Ashe, the big thing is she just reloads all of her bullets at once instead of each one bullet at a time.
Yeah, and then also her dynamite doesn't hurt her anymore.
Yeah, no self damage.
Yeah, she's better, and I like this more. Bless you.
Thanks.
Was that you really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I sneezed.
Oh, I thought that was okay. Whatever. I thought that was God. Cassidy.
They took away Fanhammer.
No, wait. They also took away his health. No more thick Kree.
No thick Kree. No Fanhammer. They nerfed this man to the ground. Well, okay. No.
Also, he can't combat roll in the air anymore either. No. Yo, they just took away.
They said we're going to go back to original Cassidy, and then just take away Fanhammer also because fuck you.
Yeah. Oh, you know what they did too? They took away the tumbleweeds when he uses his ult. You know how like two little tumbleweeds go by you, and they don't do it anymore.
I like the old patch when it was like 100 tumbleweeds.
I think I get what they were doing with this, where they're just like, look how broken he is now.
Yeah, they're just like, go play a different hero for this patch, literally.
So this makes him doesn't make him better, but I like this more.
Yeah, makes him a lot worse, but yay.
Reaper, so he can now shadow step while he's wraithing. So like you can TP mid wraith, which is so nice
because now you're fully protected.
Yeah. Also, his wraith has reduced down to 4 seconds, so he can constantly be wraithing around you, but it doesn't make you faster. Yeah. And I think that's the big thing.
Yeah, it's like you can still be chased.
Also, it doesn't reload your gun, which
yeah.
Also, I feel like you do your fucking 8 shots and then you go into wraith mode,
and then you're essentially shooting 16 slugs.
Doesn't make him better, but I think I like this more
fun.
Yeah, I think this makes him more like balanced too.
More fun for tanks.
Yeah, well, you can't fucking get the wraith for 1 second, have all your shots back, and shoot you again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It makes ball players and roadhogs, if you don't hit your hook, actually be like, and monkeys too.
Soldier reduced visual effects while he's ulting, which I
don't even know. Someone told me that in a game while we were playing yesterday, and I did not know that he even.
You didn't notice it when you use ult?
No, I didn't know he glue.
No, it's when. Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
he
this was.
glows for the other
Oh,
team. His
I
visor is like
misunderstood this.
glowing.
No, I know
I had
that.
to like look it up. I mean,
I
when
didn't
he's
know
doing that, I'm never like, when I hear "I've got you in my sights," I'm not like, "Hey, let me go look at this guy."
He
No, I'm
looks like
running
he's
for
nanoed
cover.
when he does it.
Well, yeah,
but
what does that matter?
I thought this meant
When I hear that, I am not challenging that.
I thought this meant when he ults, when you're ulting with him, you no longer have the like computer screen in front of you.
Oh, like that circle.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I thought that went away because it would make it better because it's easier to see.
more visual. Yeah,
Also, his healing rockets don't hurt himself, and then the cooldown is increased.
increased.
So I kind of get this is what they're also doing is they're doing less like self damage by things, which they better fucking give Junkrat self damage.
Self damage. Yeah, Junk needs self damage.
This makes him worse, and I don't like it.
Wow.
I mean, this doesn't make it better?
No,
They
it doesn't.
nerfed him. I don't know. I don't think he's that strong right now.
Widow. The gist of Widow is essentially she gets 3 Venom Mines.
Is that it?
Pretty much.
Oh, her grappling cooldown went up to 15.
Yeah.
That's
It's just nah.
That's so high.
Yeah.
I think 12 seconds.
This is
high.
bad. This makes Widow less fun because jump shots are fun. Let's be honest. If you can hit them, and even if you don't hit them, it looks kind of cool to just see Widow like mid-air.
Okay, this next one hurts me a little bit because Tracer is one of the most picked DPS, if not the most picked DPS hero right
she's
now.
cover art hero.
But I like when she's good. So like, I know this makes her worse, but like,
Dude, you have pulse bomb on cooldown now though.
but
One
okay.
clip gets you almost 50% if you hit a tank with it.
Okay, yeah, her ultimate takes 50% less to get, but it does 50% less damage.
Yeah, so if you stick a sticky,
stick a
squishy,
Stick-a.
it only does max 190 damage.
Which won't even kill Squishy.
So you can only kill Tracer and Widowmaker.
Okay, I know that was
outright.
long, but that's all the DPS overall. Do you like this? Is it better or no?
I think it makes everyone else that doesn't play DPS have more fun in the game.
What do you mean?
Like a lot of it seemed like kind of nerfs. Like we were like, hey, we don't like this, but it makes the game more fun. Like it made the character worse, but it makes the game more fun.
Yeah, that's
for other roles.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you're gonna make tanks do less damage,
then
make them more tanky, it makes it more fun. I think it balances the tanks.
That's true. Also, they significantly took away CC abilities.
Yes.
So I like that too. Also, they also took out a lot of like, what's the word? It's not scapegoat. Like, get out of jail free cards. They took away, like with the Reaper guy.
Essentially, like now DPS will get exploited for inting.
Yes, they'll get punished. Okay, healers. Now these, I think, are the most interesting ones because
ML7 did a good job.
Yeah. Also, it's hard to like minorly change supports because what they do is so technically simple. Like objectively, their job is more simple.
Yeah, point, shoot.
Yeah, but they have such like unique cooldowns that like I don't know. It's more
broken
their cooldowns.
So what? I'm playing a healer. If you're playing soldier and you're complaining about my on a sleep dart being OP or BAP lamp, dude,
you still have to hit the sleep dart. With fucking other people, you don't have
and
to.
And it's a slow projectile. It is not like a point click. It's like a mid-charge Hanzo arrow.
So Ana had her. She reloads 2 times as fast now.
And when she hits a sleep dart on someone, it shows up in the kill feed and it alerts your team with like almost like a little sleep logo that you can see through walls on the map. So you don't have to be like screaming that you slept Tracer to your team. They can actually see that you slept the Tracer.
Also, you can live on Tracer if you get caught by a Torb turret because you can sleep turrets.
Yes, you can sleep.
You know what else you can sleep? Symmetra turrets.
Yes, and I think I've said that before. I said I'm pretty sure you should be able to sleep these things because Zen is an Omnic and I should be able to sleep turrets.
The nano boost now, instead of granting increased health, it causes the target to heal for 50% more, which
it's like getting hit with a nade.
It's fair because when you get like nanoed, like I don't know, like
it's taking away nano combos. No more nano visor, no more nano blade.
What? No, that's not true.
Because it's not.
It still makes you stronger. Yeah.
It does.
It just took away that like.
You went to full health.
Yes. Yeah. So like now you just get healed 50% more. So while you're doing it,
they got rid of another get out of jail free card.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, my tank just inted. I need to make sure they survive.
You still have to heal him.
Yeah. You
now
have
the
to
one
hit
thing
your
though
shots.
is that if you combine this, it makes Ana way more viable to play with Mercy and Zen because if you
now Zen and Mercy can actually fully heal a tank on their own when they're nanoed.
Exactly. And also you can hard pocket someone if they're getting 50% more heals while they're nanoed. So like you can't kill a nano boosted soldier when he's got a Mercy pocket now. Yeah, that's fucking broken. I think
better and good.
Yeah, because you can heal faster, or I mean, you reload faster too. So technically, your heals per second goes up.
Yeah, and the fact that your team can see your sleep darts,
dude, huge. Okay, Baptiste.
Bap can jump higher, essentially. Bap jumps higher, and then actually his lamp got nerfed. So when
is it nerfed? We talked about this when we played.
I think it is nerfed. Well, okay, it's a nerf buff, so you can decide amongst yourselves what you think.
It's a change.
You have to be very reactive with it because now it only lasts for 1.5 seconds when it used to last for 5.
You have to skill shot it.
Yeah,
like
you do.
When you get like a Rhine pinning someone, you can't anticipate it by throwing it there. You have to time it with the pin.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And then like you have like Sigma lift. You can't just throw it down and just be like, all right, we'll slam into this eventually.
Yeah. I will say though, this doesn't change gameplay from Diamond up. I don't think
because they get focused so fast.
Yeah, if you play Baptiste from anything outside of the metal ranks, Diamond, Master, GM lobbies, from my experience,
they shoot that immediately.
Yeah, so if you're in a Sigma lift, I will wait until I am on the way down to throw it. Or like when a Diva Bomb's going off, you're a fool if you throw it. You're like, oh,
essentially this just allows for like nano, or I mean like a visor, because visor doesn't target that, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Inherently.
No, it doesn't.
So like it's allowing that to, yes, it saves their lives for a little bit, but then a visor can still kill people.
Yeah. Also,
and he can now heal himself while he's ulting.
That is true. That's not what I was going to say first though. First though is that it doesn't drop you below 20% of your health now. Before it was 10, so now you have 20% of your health,
but it doesn't last as long.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like
it's a give and take.
Yeah, it's like you have to actually know how to use it.
I think it's another one of those things where it's like if this got put into live, like actual live, I don't think you really notice a difference in BAP gameplay. Like I don't think you see him played more. I don't think you see him played less.
But I do think though that
I think less people play him because it becomes more of like you have to know what you're doing. You can't just like herder. I'm gonna do the most healing in the lobby,
or like you don't have as many DPS people complaining like, wow, look at that ability. Which first off, I don't think it's that broken of an ability when it's on a 25-second cooldown.
Yeah,
like that's a really long cooldown. Shoot it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. If you're Sigma lifting and it cancels your Sigma lift, well, guess what? Now your Nano Blade's about to go wreck.
Yeah. Also, they're at 10% of their health.
Yeah.
That's punching for some people. You know what I mean? If a Tracer falls to 10% of her health, you can almost punch and kill her because I think it's like 30 health.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that what people want from, what is it called? Immortality is for it to not save you. They want it to just lower the damage you take, which I think makes the ability useless.
Yeah.
Because
what if you survive 3 more extra shots from a soldier if I can't hit you with a biotic nade in that time? It literally is just extending your fate. Wouldn't you just want to respawn 3 seconds sooner? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I mean, all in all, with the whole like he can heal himself and he can jump higher, I don't know that this is better Baptiste, but I kind of like it.
I like it.
Because I already play Baptiste like this, and so do you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like in our lobbies. So, Brigitte.
Her healing stops when she dies.
Is that it? Really?
That's the main thing. Because I've noticed, like, when I die on Brig, the healing still goes, and you're still gaining ult charge, at a decent amount when you're dead. And that is a little broken.
When you shield bash now, you fucking zoom like 10 feet.
It's further, too.
And then when she uses her whip shot while she's ulting,
you do a
helicopter.
And I didn't know that. So when we played our one match of experimental and I got Brig, I was like, what am I doing? Because the animation looks so strange.
I don't think Brig is as broken as some people think.
Yeah, I think it's just fine.
This doesn't make her any. In fact, this makes her worse because her healing goes away now.
Well, also because she can shield bash so far away, I think more people would int on Brig.
On accident.
Yeah, it's like Rein's charge. So I think that's fair.
So yeah, I think
it's a negative almost.
Yeah, it makes her kind of worse. I like Brig the way she is now. I think she could actually be buffed and I'd be okay because you don't see her that often.
You don't.
Lucio,
if you're wall riding and you got good aim, you're now playing DPS. You're now playing DPS because you do more damage now.
Yo, his changes are so simple. Just does more damage while wall riding, and then you get knocked back if you use a sound barrier. Which
you can get boops Like on Ilios?
Oh, yeah.
If you're just ulting, that's kind of crazy.
But is that as cool as when you use his ult and kill somebody?
People? No.
That was fucking cool.
But I think it makes sense because it's called the sound barrier, and like he's all about booping. Like that's his ability. I think it just makes sense that his
yo, can you feel the rhythm or whatever he says? Like you'll literally feel it.
That's so stupid.
I think this makes
give it to the rhythm.
Oh, whatever he says, yeah. Makes him better.
Can you hear the music?
And I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Now Mercy. This is what all the pink Mercy one tricks
I fucking love this.
They're licking their
Now I love this because I know you don't play Mercy.
No, I don't even have Mercy's ult bound on my keyboard.
I play Mercy a little bit.
Don't ask why though.
And I like what she does to the game because she is a very inclusive hero. So like it's just the way Reinhardt is. That it's those people that like
Giga Chads play Reinhardt. Let's be honest. Giga Chads play Reinhardt.
It's the all brain, no aim sort of people.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Also, it brings a lot of like minority in the gaming community to Overwatch. You know what I mean?
They have a character that they can all see themselves as.
Exactly. Okay. This is fucking sick.
Mass res, baby. Mass res is back, chat.
The only thing that I don't get is that why did they change her staff healing shit?
Yeah, why'd they change her ult?
No, like
because when you Valk now, you can only heal one person while Valking.
Yeah. Also, like,
which I guess makes sense though because that was her ult was to bring everyone back. So I guess you do have to take that away if you're gonna have mass res.
You know what? I kind of like.
It seems like old Mercy.
It does seem like old Mercy, which was a little broken, but good still.
Well, because it allowed Mercy's like some massive impact. I actually kind of miss seeing Mercy play the games when it's literally just a 4-man res and then you win the team fight. Because I mean, if you didn't do that, you probably lose that team fight. So Mercy herself can now turn games, which I think can't
really do.
Yeah, I think that's actually really cool because I think it makes Mercy less like you said, just no aim, no brain, just her. Oh, I know how to super jump though. But now it's like you almost have to play like those sneaky Junkrats where it's like, oh, I'm gonna hide this corner. Oh, they're not looking. Boom, let me res the 2 DPS and our Ana behind them now.
It also raises the skill level of Mercy because now you have to know timings. You have to track cooldowns, ultimates, and also, which you should be doing on Mercy anyways, but also you are now a target.
Yes. Like, now it's seriously like, it's almost like targeting Zen when you want a Nano Blade.
Because you know this trans.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, yeah. And like, now people that want DPS pockets or Mercy pockets on DPS, like, they have a reason to be like, okay, yeah, I'll let you pocket the like DPS, but you can't let our DPS like go out on a flank like you do now. Like,
yeah,
right now
you have to be back with a team in case both tanks die or something.
Right now you let Mercy's go on flanks with pockets because
especially with like Pharah. I mean, Mercy's gone.
Which
Mercy's at Skybox and you're like, hey, I kind of need some heals down here.
Yeah, I think if you were to put any of these heroes, well, we have one more to talk about, but if you put any of these heroes in the game right now from what this patch is, I want this one in the game.
Yeah.
I think this is by far the most impactful without being broken.
Moira's not that cool, to be honest.
She lifts people up, dude.
She lifts people up when she coalescences, and her orbs no longer slow down when they're doing damage or healing you. So you literally just get 1 speed. And if you happen to be there, it hits you. It's just kind of like a little slap, like, here you go. And then see you later. I'm going to take 20 health, or I'm going to give 20 health.
Although, oh wait, I forgot that she does that. I played her in Experimental and I didn't know that. Her orbs, this is really cool. She can fucking charge it and then like shoot it really fast or shoot it really slow, which I don't like the fast right now that's in the game.
No, I liked it when it used to be really slow and it would like almost like wrap around you.
Yeah, this one though attaches 2 people. So like if you shoot one at someone, it'll literally like hook onto them and like,
which is nice. A little orbit. I guess it's an orb, right?
That's true. Oh my god, I forgot about one of the hero on
here. I know you did. So I was gonna let it surprise you.
Zenyatta. Okay, we didn't say. Moira, does this make her better? Probably not. She's
still it's still Moira. You don't see Moira played much.
Zen can now jump higher if he holds the jump button.
More movement for Zen.
I
still like when Zen could just fly.
Oh, dude, flying Zen was
Zen was just cool.
What is this changes? I'm trying
to
figure it out.
Orb of Harmony, it does different things based on the role that it's on.
Oh shit.
So tanks, it doesn't do healing now on tanks. It just does damage reduction. And then for DPS, it gives them movement speed. So it's almost like giving people like a Mercy pocket kind of thing. No, I think it still does heal. I think these are just added effects. So if it's healing a tank, it does 20% damage reduction on that tank, which is nice because now your Reinhardt lasts forever. 10% movement speed on DPS. So like if you give it to an Echo Far, they're really evasive in the air. And then for supports, they're able to heal themselves more. So the healing goes from 30 per second to 40 per second. And then they nerfed Discord by 5%.
That's true.
Which is nice because Discord sucks.
High lobbies, Zenyatta is like a must pick.
He dominates.
Yeah, his whole like putting Discord on people and letting like an Echo fly after you or a ball chase after you, you're kind of done for.
Now, he forgot of a DPS that used to be a support that got moved back to support.
Always now DPS, yeah, now it's a support. This is another one of those that like
Symmetra, welcome back to the support category.
You could put this in the game right now and I wouldn't be upset.
Okay, well,
she's not very good.
Yeah, I was like, she sucks.
She sucks, but like the idea of it.
So Symmetra is now a support, and her gun still works the exact same as current Symmetra now, where it charges up. It just does significantly less damage, even at full charge.
Which is fair.
But now her turrets, which a lot of people complained about, including myself, the fact that they slow you down and do kind of a lot of damage for just being turrets, they do 0 damage now.
It also doesn't slow you down if you get hit by it.
No.
Well, it doesn't target you. It doesn't target you. So it heals people.
It heals your team.
How much? Let me see if it tells you how much to heal.
It's not a lot. We played a game on Experimental, and I played Sim on Paris, and I had all 3 turrets on our Orisa, and she still got mega fried while taking less damage.
Although it's 20 health per second. Now, if you put 3 of them up and you did 60 healing per second, that's better than any healer in the game. But like
the one thing that I complained about though is that the turrets, because they're AI, if you start healing your Orisa, right, and say she only needs 50 health, but your McCree's one shot or Cassidy's one shot right next to you, the turrets don't know to stop healing Orisa and move over to Cassidy. It has to fully heal Orisa. So if she's constantly taking damage, Cassidy's just SOL and just standing there needing health, and there's no other way for Sim to heal him. Yeah, it's really only turrets, and turrets aren't stronger either. Turrets are like one shot. Yeah,
well, they increase the damage though of the health of turrets, but only by a little bit. I think this is kind of like, what is it called? I lost my train of thought. Fuck me. We can continue on. When I remember what I was gonna say, it was actually kind of like, it was up there. Fuck. What did you just say?
That McCree's out of luck, or Cassidy's out of luck if you.
No. The part before that, when you're talking about prioritizing things.
Yeah.
Okay. They didn't have enough time to put this in the game because it's just experimental, but the way Ana uses her nano, you can change in settings because they have the like confirmation nano.
Oh yeah.
So
kind of
they could just put that in here.
Yeah.
Like they could just put prioritization in the healing and then it would fix that problem.
And then last thing is her ult. They just made her ult weaker and last not as long, but you do get it a little bit faster.
9%. I don't know how they came to that, but
does this make Sim better? No.
No, it doesn't make Sim better.
Dominates.
Sim's good, bro. But this Sim is kind of shit. But
if they cloned her character though and made just like another like Vishkar character,
they put Ying in Overwatch.
Yeah, Ying from Paladins. It's essentially the same thing because Ying she deploys clones and the clones heal you. It's the same thing, and you can teleport to your clones,
and you move faster too through your teleporter now. But I just read that you have a 10-second cooldown per ally. So does that mean it breaks after each person, or the amount of people that go through it makes it like it could make it be up to like a 50-second cooldown?
Yeah, no, I think it's like. No, I'm thinking it's saying like you can only teleport one person at a time now.
Per
so
10
like,
seconds.
Yeah, so like if you're on Hanamura and you're trying to all TP to point, it's like your Rhine goes through and then someone has to wait 10 seconds before they have access to teleport again.
Which is smart as fuck because then it's like, who do we send through?
Yeah, exactly. Well, they're probably going to get fried. Who do you sacrifice? I sacrifice my life for Pakistan.
So that's pretty much it. Wow, that could be the whole episode. Overall, these are good for the health of Overwatch.
It's content. I'm glad we got something.
There's going to be a tournament for this.
Yeah, there is. And it's a good amount of money too.
And it's got I'm sure there's a rule for how many pro players can be in each
team.
Yeah, but it'll be cool because it brings a lot of content creators back to Overwatch that have been like, there's no content. I just grind ranked all day.
Yeah.
And there's not the Overwatch League either. So.
Oh, and we forgot to mention, if you watch this podcast and you use code EasyClap on Blizzard, you get a Pink Mercy skin.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
That's a lie.
That's actually going to be in the title of this podcast for some clickbait.
It's going to be actually just like in asterisk. It's be like
Pink Mercy.
Glitch in Overwatch to get Pink Mercy skin.
Yep.
Valentine's Day.
You'll see it.
So actually, you know what? Fuck it. Call of Duty, it happened. It was a qualifying week, so does it really matter? All other than the London Royal Ravens lost finally. which
finally.
I mean, they were kind of on a tear. Gizmo is actually the best player in the league, I think. I think
last time we said he might be.
I think he
confirmed.
He's
easy clap approved. I'm gonna get a little stamp or like a gavel.
He's kind of cracked. I know who the easy clap of the week is, and this is you're gonna like blasphemous to say, like, okay, wait,
like, am I gonna think it's
it? Yeah. Do you remember at the beginning of the year or the end of last year we were talking about like what are our predictions, or
oh yes,
or also last year it was like what's the best of the year, and like who of these players are the best? Okay, of the like best in their esport, I didn't expect like the one to fall off, because obviously someone's gonna fall off. It isn't Tins. They're doing good right now. They didn't make a change either. MK Leo, there's been no tournaments, but he's
still on
so far. Okay, Simp after 2 or 3 weeks has a negative KD.
Womp, womp,
Dude,
womp,
what?
womp.
I don't get that. So they're
bad.
They're 3-0 right now, right? They've won all 3 matches.
Simp 1v1 me on Rust.
But the supposed MVP best player in the world, like for multiple years, has a negative KD after like 2 or 3 weeks, which is like, I know your team's winning, but
it's like kind of unheard. It's like you're not the star right now.
You're not, and like
it's the Madden curse. He's on the cover. It's the Madden curse.
They're always like, you know, like it doesn't matter because we got the win, but I think it does matter because your wins have not.
How many times can you say that before you're like, okay, wait, what's going on?
Like,
or is it just going to take a loss for someone to finally be like, wait, this guy is actually kind of throwing?
Yeah, I think it's going to be like that, because it's going to be like,
I think we talked about it. It's kind of like we talked about it on the car ride here for last week's podcast about like the subliners. Like, do you get Clayster or Crimsix? But Crimsic has just won MVP, so you're like, we have to stay with him.
Yeah.
Is this the same scenario where their team's like, we have to stay with Simp because he's Simp?
Yeah, like they're not gonna, by all means, they're not gonna trade Simp. But what I am saying though is that
he needs to start pulling his weight, or
because I know
he may be coming off the bench.
I know people are like, those are just stats. I only care about wins. It's like,
whatever.
Yeah, but when you start to lose, you're the scapegoat, because they'll be like, now we care about stats and you have bad stats.
Yep.
So like, I know they'll be like, you'll never drop an MVP player like Simp, but guess what? Clayster's been dropped for
and made you pay for it every time.
Krim has been dropped. Dashy's been dropped. Like all these players that have won like MVP-ish like things or have been the best in a tournament, as soon as their team starts to lose and they're going negative, like they're the person that gets kicked off the team.
I mean, that's the problem. Like if you're one of the best, you're also gonna get some of the best criticism. It just comes with the role.
Yeah, I think he's clapped the week. Fuck him. Yeah, I do want to say though, I forgot to tell you this. New York Subliners, they played
smoked.
They got smoked
3-1.
Bro, they got smoked again
by the 100 Thieves.
I want this team to be good.
I think we both want this team to be good because I really, really like Clayster, and I mean, I'm neutral on Crim. I like Crim a lot better than I like Scump.
Of the old Optic.
Oh, Crim's my favorite.
Yeah, I like Crim the most
because I don't like Formal at all. I'm sorry, dude. Your haircut's bad, and I know I have a man bun right now. But
he went to fucking Halo. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, get out of here. And he did that team dirty too in Halo. So Formal. Honorable mention.
They made a roster change after 1 week. They changed Neptune, who by the way came from Halo, but he was supposed to be this like, yo, this was second year of the league. Like he's gonna be so good because he's young and he knows what he's doing. Posts a negative KD, immediately dropped.
Damn. So Neptune was ass. You can kind of say it's Uranus.
Okay. So yeah, I didn't like that.
He knew it was coming too. He knew it was coming. It's a dad joke. I have to. I'm a dad now.
Yeah, as soon as I heard the word Neptune, it's like, oh yeah, I get where he's going.
I may have recycled that joke because we ran into a Neptune on Overwatch too.
That's true. So they bring in Royalty, which of the like Challengers players, I love Royalty. He's one of my favorite players. Along with like Diamond Con, that whole group of like, it was him, fellow Diamond Con, and I think Mac, who's now in the league. Fellow's in the league. Royalty deserves to be in the league. Yeah, okay. He didn't do great, but like,
was it worth bringing him in to bench Neptune?
Yes, it is, because I think in the long run he'll be better than Neptune, but I also don't know that they're not just going to be like.
Do you think Neptune was done dirty though after 1 week?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, I was like making sure that we were on the same page there. I was like, wait, this guy kind of got fucked.
I think if they were to play better teams last week, like I could have justified like, hey, like you just started off bad, you played the Gorillas, who like
Pretty good.
they're good, but they've also lost. You know what I mean? And then they played Seattle Surge, who's like
Really good.
the best team. Okay, so of that, I get the little like,
Damn, poor Paris, man. Can't catch a break.
yeah, they can, and they're like actually like not bad. But they played Boston, and they lost to Boston. I think
And that's
that
the
loss,
new team.
yeah,
Right.
and I think that loss cost him his job because the other two teams you can excuse, but to go negative against
Like, it's
Boston,
a brand new team.
and a team of people that are like middle of the pack, like that costs you your job, which is a shame.
Hey, if you don't perform at work, you get fired, dude.
Speaking of team changes too for the Call of Duty League, Hixie came in to play for Toronto Ultra, which is like the number 2 team in the league technically. He came in, he's their substitute player, still dominated. They still won 3-1. So it, I don't know, like bringing in new players can be good.
Yeah.
But they fucking need to figure it out. So.
Well, speaking of bringing in new, maybe not players, but I don't know if we mentioned this on a past podcast, but the Overwatch League lost 2 very, very important
that's
casters.
really sad, yeah.
And did you see where they ended up?
Well, they ended up where everyone knew they were going to end up.
Yeah, but it was official now. They're now Brennan.
Sideshow?
Yeah, okay. I want to make sure I was like making sure I wasn't saying that someone's name. Brennan Sideshow ended up on Valorant Contenders or Valorant Challengers or whatever the lower tier is, which I still feel like even though they're new to that field of like being like their actual casters, they need to be somewhere on main stage somewhere. They're that good of casters, I think.
Okay, they casted a Sentinels match. Okay, I gotta send you. I know you didn't watch it because,
but I would watch it I would watch them cast Animal Crossing
the only
competitive.
reason I say I know you didn't watch it is because it took place during like an obscure time of the day. But it felt like I was watching a playoff Overwatch League match.
They're that good. And I don't know if we mentioned that. And so if we didn't, we may have to review VODs and maybe we mentioned the whole drama because I feel that passionately about them.
Yeah, that really sucks. I said that they were one of my I think they're my favorite casters from Overwatch League.
They're my second, but it's a very, very close second. That's just because I like Uber Shouts a lot.
That's fair. And I think your favorite casters are like third for me, but
they're like I just like the shout casting though is my favorite.
Yeah. I think
I think Brennan Sideshow's though chemistry is like you can't beat that.
Yeah, and it sounds bad, but there's something about like Uber's voice that I kind of don't like listening to.
You don't like the Aussie?
No. Well, no. It's not the Australian accent. It's like how loud he is.
Oh, I mean, that's why I like it. It just gets me pumped when he's just because he's over dramatic with things.
He is, I know.
Someone just gets a random kill and he's like, "Oh my god!"
But he like gets balanced out by Mr. X because
he's so mellow.
Mr. X is like, "Well, you could have saw that old coming." I'm like, I like that, but with Brennan and Sideshow, they match each other's energy the same way, and they're both like very calm and collected, but they're like, and they're like very like knowledgeable too.
Yeah.
But yeah, they casted a Essentials match, and bro, it was so good.
I need to go back and watch that. Everyone else needs to go back and watch that. So you know what we're talking about.
That was really good. But no doubt they'll probably be
main stage. They just got to start somewhere, I guess.
Yeah, but I think the people that were casting,
I want to know actually now
casters.
If someone's watching and you have the stats, put it in the comments. I want to know how many people were actually watching that exact match
compared to the other ones,
compared to just the other ones that day, based off of them. Because I bet you had some Overwatch fans go over there just to watch that.
I think so too.
Because I mean, I'm about to go back and watch it not live. You know what I mean?
And also the benefit is that they casted the Sentinels too, which is a big name team. So
people are going to be like, okay, I'm watching this game not for the casters but for the Sentinels, and then you're like, wait,
they give you cross exposure.
I like these casters. I mean, that's how I was when I started watching the Overwatch League. Obviously, I know no one, so I'm not biased to anything. And then I'm like, okay, I know who I like.
Yeah, and I think you find that out pretty quickly. Like, we don't like the COD-casters.
Yeah, we don't like the COD-casters. And then the Overwatch APAC casters, love that.
I do like that a lot, too. They're really good.
And our favorite teams are in APAC, so it's like...
Yeah, now, like, I listened to their, like, not going away video, but they did, like, streams where they talked about why it happened and what happened.
They, like, co-streamed.
They're very, like, positive about it, where they're just like, listen, I know this isn't what anyone wanted.
I bet you that they have to be as positive as they can, because I think they're hoping that someone at Blizzard's probably like, we fucked up.
Yeah, I know they want that.
Let's throw a bag back at these guys.
But to be fair,
especially if they see them catch a following in Valorant, Blizzard's probably going to be like, we need to get that back.
I think, though, that like Bryn by himself likes Valorant more, and he talks about that more.
Well, they're always streaming Valorant.
Yeah, where like Sideshow still loves Overwatch. He still is on every single Plat Chat. He's the host of Plat Chat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which, if you want to do an easy clap Plat Chat collab, let us know, boys.
But like he even said that like there's positives to come out of this. Like people like Jaws and Vicky Kitty would have never gotten a position if they didn't move other casters out.
That's
you
true.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this could bring more people in. Like
I
maybe,
could go.
Yeah.
I could go cast.
Okay. Well,
hey,
I think that like
the easy clap casters.
Okay. I don't think they'll do it, but they could bring like Leg Day and Nekara up.
Leg Day.
The two like contenders casters because they're very good. And then like
Nekara, that's the girl. She's a girl, right? Yeah. Okay, I want to make sure I have them right. Yeah, she is good. Because I haven't really seen a whole contenders match, but I see like the highlights and stuff, and she's to be
a voice for it.
Yeah,
too.
she always seems to be casting it.
And you know, like I can't remember who it was that left last year, but it let the one guy that casts usually like Chinese contenders and Korean contenders, and he did like the APAC one.
Yeah,
and he's got like a British accent, but he's Asian.
He does it with the girl also sometimes.
Yes,
they go back and forth.
So like he would have never gotten in if other people didn't leave.
Yeah,
so,
and I like him for APAC.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, he just has to be up at ungodly times because like 4 a.m. when I'm watching Overwatch. But
yeah, so like there are positives to come out of it, and also, I mean, I watched Valorant anyways, so I guess I'll enjoy that. And like,
I'll start watching Valorant for everyone, so I'll be more knowledgeable because of Brennan's Sideshow.
But they've also have connections with these people because some of them come from Overwatch anyways. But whatever.
We won't talk about that guy. Speaking of though, I am watching right now because I'm just with the baby. I've been trying to just figure out things that keep me busy on the TV, and I can do YouTube from my phone to the TV. I'm currently watching I don't know what year the finals is, but it's Vancouver Titans versus San Francisco Shock, and
2019.
It's during GOATs right now, and I'm 2 maps in. And
of the grand finals?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's intense. It's like back and no, I'm on the third map. It's back and forth so far.
3-0.
What? They don't win 3-0.
Dude, they win 4-0.
They go back and forth. Or maybe I'm still on the first set of maps then, which is control. Because right now it's I think it's 1-1.
I could be super wrong, but I swear that in 2019 San Francisco wins 4-0 because it was a letdown match. Here, say something really quick while I look this up.
I'm going to still disagree because I'm almost positive Vancouver goes in and they're still dominating because we're talking about how that whole team moved up from contenders and then starts dominating people.
Let's see. Overwatch League 2019.
Let us know.
Told you.
Let us know in the comments. Would you play Pokemon VR if there was Pokemon VR?
Dude, Lopunny? Okay.
You said say something. Anyways, that's the best I can think of.
It was 4-0 because they played each other earlier and it was way closer all throughout the year. And led
Vancouver
up to this.
won that time.
Exactly. And it led up to this and then it was a fucking letdown.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe
kind of sad.
What did 2018?
2018 was...
it was...
Philadelphia Fusion. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then yeah, it has to be this. Maybe I'm watching map 1 right now and it's 1-1 on the control.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Because 2018 was the first year of the Overwatch League, and it was Philadelphia Fusion versus NYXL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when NY...
Oh, no. I'm fucking so stupid. It was London.
And
they win.
Yeah, they win. Okay,
against Philadelphia.
Yes,
because Philadelphia always gets second. Okay, and then this one, and then San Francisco wins a second time.
In Philadelphia. This is in Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah.
That's some salt on the wound.
Okay, I was like, you're confusing me. Yeah, and San Francisco wins again, and then, we know what happens.
Sorry, that was off topic.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's what we're doing, because we didn't tell you what we've been doing this week. That's what I've been doing.
Do we really not?
No.
Oh, yeah.
We had that fire intro of, hey, guys.
I said, what's up? Yo, what's up? I don't even know what I've been doing this week. I forgot.
Allergies.
Dude.
We've been getting active.
Fuck off with the allergies, bro. That sucks. Okay. Anyways, I didn't do the plug, so you can do it.
Plug time. For everyone watching, we got the same one every single week, and it's awesome. And I can see so many of y'all are redeeming it because we get money every time you redeem it. And geez, I've never had more money in my life.
Gucci. How did you?
Yeah, that is Gucci Pink, dude. Gucci by Pink. And how else do we gonna get Mercy skins to give away to y'all if y'all don't redeem this? But you go on Manscaped. It's Valentine's Day. You're probably not watching this on Valentine's Day because it's not going to come out on Valentine's Day. But if you're late on it, get your man some Manscaped. $24 off. Code PubSports on their website. Some people don't like the furry, man.
Oh my God! Wait, actually, I don't like. Well, no, you can be a furry. I actually don't care.
Okay,
wait.
I meant furry as in fuzzy.
Did I tell you that my sister? She told me
buys Manscaped.
She told me she watched the podcast and she's like, Yeah, I didn't know what was going on, but you were talking about some guy being a furry and that was cool. I was like, what the fuck are you talking
Share to your friends. If you like furries, we want guests on this show. So if you want to be on this show and you're a furry specifically, I want to understand.
I was talking
I
about
wanna
the guy
understand.
that plays Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
Isn't there also a
Sonic
Smash,
Fox.
a Smash player too?
Sonic Fox.
Oh, he does both.
Yeah. He's a furry. It doesn't matter. Anyways, you can find me at Jonah_Christ on Twitter, the podcast at Easy Clap Podcast on TikTok.
He's gonna post one soon.
Yeah, probably will. You can post one too.
I don't have the account.
Oh.
You can find me at Sean Thompson 10_ on Twitter, or Talk Overwatch on Twitter. This podcast is also streamed live every time we do it, so I guess you could be watching it on Valentine's Day on my Twitch at Soapydishwaters with an S.
Waters.
Yeah, come watch. You can also come watch us play Overwatch. May or may not be in the medal ranks now based off our random gameplay.
I just thought about something. I'm not gonna be here next week.
Bum, 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 bum.
You're gonna have to do a fucking solo cast, dude.
Fuck. I actually need to find someone. So please, if you want to be on the podcast and you know esports.
Wait, I have to because I'm gonna go see Twice. Okay.
I don't know what that was.
It's the TT though.
Oh, I don't know what I was doing then.
Yeah, I get to see my girl Jong Young and Che Young from Twice.
Guang Boon.
We OT9. Anyways, I think that's it. I don't know how to say goodbye now.